Hi there, I'm Claus Raasted. You may know me from international LARPs such as College of Wizardry and Fairweather Manor, but I also do a ton of other projects. And one of the things that I've had problems with for many years is character writing, and especially getting the characters out to the players. Because what often happens when we write LARPs, and especially big LARPs with lots of characters, is that consistency goes out the window. Someplace it'll be mentioned that somebody has a brother, but that won't be written into the brother's character, or names will be changed and things will go bad. This is a problem that we've dealt with as organizers for years, and luckily enough, there's hopefully a solution on the horizon. The project is called Spindle, and it is a character and LARP writing tool made specifically for LARPers, by LARPers, and to LARPers, I guess. So one of the problems that I've faced as a LARP organizer many times is when writing characters and when writing plots and backstories and that sort of thing, there's no easy way to get that information out to the players in an elegant and secure fashion. With Spindle, what we're trying to fix is some of the following. First off, consistency in character and plot writing. The fact that all information is the same information overall. And not just copy-pasting from a Google Doc or something like that, but making sure that the system itself automatically updates so everyone has the right information. It's also an easy way of giving people the right information for their characters. If I want 11 characters to be part of the City Guard, well, here I can just click in the back end of Spindle, and then all 11 characters will automatically get that information as part of their character sheets. One of the interesting things about the Spindle project is that it's made handout focused. This means that the goal is to make it as elegant and simple for the player at the end, so that while there may be some back end to it, what you as a player get at the end is simple and easy, and it's also made to be easy for organizers. This means that if I want 11 characters to be part of the City Guard, I just click, in each character I just click City Guard, and then they automatically get that information as part of their character handout, or their character sheet, some might call it. What this means is that if you're designing a LARP with a large number of groups and subgroups and plots and so on, it's very easy, because if you have a character that has a short piece of introduction and is part of the City Guard, is part of the Assassination of the King plot, is part of the thematic plot about life and death in the Empire, then you just click these 3 buttons and it is automatically put into the character. And if you find some errors in the text and change them, it automatically changes them in every other character, which is a huge advantage for us as character writers, so we get over the inconsistency problem, something that's been plaguing us for years. Let's start from a character point of view. Here with Spindle you can edit relations, you can edit descriptions, you can edit plot lines, and it's easy for one text to kind of be corrected one place and then be fixed in another. So if you're suddenly writing about the City Guards, I love the City Guards, that's why I keep mentioning it, but if you're suddenly writing about them and you realize there's a small error here, you don't have to go through 11 other documents to fix that error. You fix it once and it automatically updates. And this is something that I am really looking forward to trying out. You can also rearrange the order in which elements appear to improve consistency, so that in some characters you may have the thematic stuff first, or you may have the basic descriptions first, while in others you may have a shared poem or some information about your group, or maybe just the introductory text to the entire LARP. You can fiddle with this exactly as you choose, and again, it's made to be simple and easy and focused on the end characters' sheets that the players see. When looking at it from a scenario point of view, Spindle also offers some opportunities. If I'm writing a LARP where there's going to be an event, say the big party at the Capulet Mansion, for example, I can just click on each character and I can note they need the information on that, and voila, it magically appears in their character description. I can also use this if I'm managing my NPCs. If I have 7 different encounters and I want my NPCs to know this, I'll just write it as sheets and click, and it means that this NPC knows you're going to be part of this encounter, and this encounter. So for those of you out there who are designing kind of plot-heavy and encounter-heavy LARPs, this is a very cool tool. In Spindle, you can also assign functions to participants. This means that you can make a small notch saying, this is an organizer that needs this kind of info, or this is a player of the kitchen staff who needs this kind of info, or this is somebody who's going to be organizing the grand party and then they need this kind of info. In this way, you can make your own functions and you can import them into handouts at the end, so you seamlessly and easily share information with your participants. After you're done setting up what kind of info you want each person to have, there are of course a dozen templates to choose from. So you can make it look like it's from a fantasy LARP or from a 1920s game or whatever you choose. We start out with some templates and we'll be expanding as we go along. So you can not only make it elegant and simple, you can also make it thematically fit your LARP, so it's not just a boring piece of paper. The way the handouts in Spindle, our end product, is structured means that you can structure it as you want to. For some it could be Act 1 to 3 and then the info, or for others it could be you know this or you want this, or in-game information or off-game information. You can define exactly what you want to tell the players and how. For example, in one handout it could be you want this or you know this, and in another it could be off-game information and in-game information. So what we try to design is the back end and make it easy for you, so you can give people the information they need in exactly the way you want. One thing you can also do is create unique characters as a combination of information that you have in your back end. So if you have city guards as a group, and you have member of the king's family as another group, and you have wants to assassinate the prince and will be playing in the castle, then you have 4 groups that you can just say click, 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 and you have half a character there. If you have enough subgroups and functions in your backend, then you can very easily create unique and complicated characters just by assigning them parts of information. By far the most important thing in Spindle is the ability for it to self-update consistently without needing manual updates. This is the big killer of character writing normally, and this is the #1 thing that we're trying to solve. So whenever there's a change in a plot text or a relation text or a group text or information, it is automatically and seamlessly updated everywhere where it's relevant. And you can edit it live and it will still work. This is something we're really proud of, and we're really looking forward to see in action. Spindle will be available as software as a service, which means that it'll be available in browser and you don't need any special software to run it, and it can be run on all operating systems. This is made so that no matter if you're organizing LARPs in Brazil or Poland or Finland, well, you can use Spindle. Spindle is meant to be safe, and that also means that it's meant to be private, so that you as a LARP organizer will not have us Spindle operators sifting through your stuff, analyzing your LARPs, stealing all your good characters, and that sort of stuff. It's meant to be a service to you. It's not meant to be a data gold mine for us. This means that there's going to be a strong privacy policy in place, and we're very keen on data safety. So that's said right from the start. This is made not so we can steal all your good stuff, but so we can help you with all your good stuff. We also have data preservation in mind. That means that you can at any time download all the stuff you've done, so you have it on your own hard drive. This is not some kind of use our service till the end of time, or we will come and kill you. Your data is your data. We're just at the beginning of the Spindle project. Hopefully, in time, we'll be able to add more stuff like project management tools, mail-out systems, content sharing, all that sorts of nice jazz. But for now, we're starting with the character writing part and the scenario writing part, and we're really looking forward to it. Thank you for listening. No video ends well without a slogan, and at Spindle, our slogan is simple: Spindle, it's a tool to weave your dreams.
Nice.
Great.